So if you start a business and it is to serve people or teach people, and the goal is to have it spiritually aligned and working in that space, it's really, really easy to make it the goal just to serve. And when you do it just to serve, a lot of the time you end up putting yourself down. You find that there's not much in it for you. And you go in with all of the best intentions and motives. But because you haven't planned it properly, because you haven't thought about what's in it for you, you end up doing yourself a massive disservice. When we lived in Darwin, we had our practice there and we were new to the area, and on the notice boards there were posters and flyers for a couple of ladies who they were doing hypnotherapy and breath work and all these beautiful modalities. And what they had on there was that it was free, or $5 or $10 or something really, really cheap. And the reason why they did it at that price was because they loved the work so much. They wanted it to be free and accessible for all. The issue that I had with that, as noble as that is that if you do it for free, you can't make a living. It meant that to be able to provide that service and that love to the community, they actually had to go and get other jobs to keep things going. And they could only do this work that they loved and that was serving part-time, or whenever they could fit it in around the rest of their lives. So the question then becomes, what's in it for you if you're running this business? If you are creating this, if you are serving or teaching and transforming people's lives, because that's what it's really all about, right? But if you're doing this work and not charging for it, what is in it for you? You really definitely need to think about how you're going to make this work. Because burnout is a very likely result of you not getting rewarded for the work that you're doing. There needs to be, it's the law of fair exchange. There needs to be a transfer of energy, and that's all money is. It's energy. There needs to be that transfer of energy for anyone to feel good about it. You might feel good about serving, but the people that come to you will often, they'll know that they're getting too good a deal, and they'll feel uneasy about it. And they'll stop coming because they don't feel comfortable having all of this value given to them for free. Or because it is free, they won't value it at all, which is going way against the idea of, I love this work and it transforms lives, so I'll give it away for free. Well, if you do that, then there is no fair exchange and your clients won't value it. So you really do need to think about what's in it for you when you are doing this work, when you're serving. What is in it for you? I keep asking that. What is in it for me? What's in it for you? But then you do need to also ask, what's in it for the client? What is that worth to them? What is the service that you're providing? What is that worth to them? If you're a massage therapist or a chiropractor or someone who serves physically, and the result is that their pain levels come from here down to here. What is that worth to someone? It's hard to put a number on it, right? But what does the pain coming from here down to here mean that that person can do? The number of grandparents that I've worked with, or even parents that I've worked with, who, because of their pain, can't get down on the floor and play with their kids or their grandkids. How much is it worth to them financially to be able to get down on the floor with their grandkids? How much is it worth to be able to lift their grandkids and play with them and jump in the pool? How much of a difference does that make in their life? Like, it's hard to put numbers on these things, but you'll find that it can be done. And there is that level of fair exchange where it's not too much, it's not too little. That's the Goldilocks principle, right? It's just right. So, don't give it away for free. What you have and what you provide transforms people, right? What is that worth? If you were teaching dating or how to maintain strong, healthy relationships, that's going to be worth different amounts to different people. So if you've got a 43-year-old executive who has been focused on their career their entire lives, and now they've decided, holy crap, I really need a family, I really want a family. If you can help them solve that problem, that's worth a lot to them. If they've let their health go, they've focused purely on their career and haven't taken care of themselves at all, they get to the age of 60. What is their health going to be worth to them? There is a number, whatever the situation. And this is part of what we don't like to hear, part of what we don't like to think about if we are trying to keep ourselves, our work and our service as spiritually aligned. We don't like to put a number on things, right? It can feel a bit icky because, well, isn't wealth bad? Isn't money evil? If they are the thoughts that come through for you, if that's the resistance between you actually charging for what you provide, you've got a bit of work to do, because money's not evil. The rich are not evil. You've got some work. Find that level of fair exchange and find out what's in it for you when you're running this business. I will see you next time.